Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Lightning and the Cobras. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. David Lund will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now to the plate, Timmy Hinson. He will lead this one off today.
For Nashville, the center fielder, Timmy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seth Roberts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Tried to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hold high in the air out to right field. Dunn is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
That is third. The third baseman, Mo.
At the plate, Mo Cole, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marty Riggs, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the belt, the pitch, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Ace Siegel, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
A little low. It's 2 and 2. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That is good. Not shortstop. Ball.
So striding forward now, Paul Taylor. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Easel. This is line to left. Christian is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Wesley Ray. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Now another 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sellers recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Royce Phillips. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fouled away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. In now, Connie Trott,
The shortstop.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Trott brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty,
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. The Lightning are out in front here, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Sellers. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jacob Sellers.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ray has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Edwin Miles.
Stepping up now, Edwin Miles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Digging in, Brad Benton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Siegel is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The second baseman, Glenn.
Now at the plate, Glenn Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, C.J. Dunn. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Ace Siegel, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 9, Jimmy Winston.
Striding in once again, Timmy Hinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Miles is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Ready for another chance? Seth Roberts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Up there.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, David Lund.
David Lund.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
Into the box now, Buford Christian, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way, and he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Sean McKee, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Paul Taylor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lund on third. McKee at second with one away. That's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball three, but make it 2-1 instead.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Sellers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Behind 0-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Edwin Miles, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Benton. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Mo Cole. First pitch coming, here it is. Hey. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Marty Riggs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marty Riggs goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Jason Easel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Easel, 33 years old, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Still even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Glenn Suarez. First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got 2-1 the count.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hinson is there, and he has it for the first down.
The right fielder, number 5, CJ Dunn.
Into the box, C.J. Dunn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's ball
3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So digging in now, David Lund. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Brock backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Buford Christian.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Buford Christian, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Wesley Ray. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. The 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
High in the air out to center field. McKee is right there, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Royce Phillips.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Royce Phillips. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Phillips absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
One out, nobody on. Three and two now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Connie Brock.
Striding in, Connie Brock. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1 home is off the plate, up and away.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fouled away. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Paul Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Jacob Sellers, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edwin Miles.
Ready once again, Edwin Miles, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Ace Siegel, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, Ace.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So now to the plate, Timmy Hinson. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Seth Roberts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. It's a low changeup that's laid off. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Mo Cole. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball even at 2-2. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Marty Riggs is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
side, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
He set the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Brad Benton.
Mississippi, the first baseman, Brad Benton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some lead.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Doc Huntley takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Huntley.
Into the box now, Glenn Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, C.J. Dunn. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Kilpatrick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Easel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Back outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready for another shot now. Wesley Ray will swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
The second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now at the plate, Royce Phillips. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
For the traditional 7th stretch.
Into the box now, Michael Wright. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Right.
And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Buford Christian. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2-1.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, John McKee.
Now batting, Sean McKee. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. At the plate, Connie Trott. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ryan Hinkle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Hinkle.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Brad Morrison is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Paul Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Jacob Sellers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Morrison, originally from Mississippi. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Edwin Miles, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Seth Roberts. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Standing in now, Mo Cole, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? A tag for one. On to first, a double play.
Now back. Catcher. Jason Eagle.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jason Eagle. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
One and two. Here it is.
Count 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. All tied at 1-1. So striding in, Brad Benton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
3-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Second baseman, Cobras.
Standing in, Glenn Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Nope.
Ball one.
1-1.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
David Laffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Now
here.
coming into pinch hit, David Laffey.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ed Robinson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Wesley Ray will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And now pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Robinson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Phillips.
Stepping in, Royce Phillips. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Connie Trott. And now a pitch on the way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Mike Morton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Looking at his career totals, Morton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 0-1. A hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Javier Rosa comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Wright. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike to count. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Wright is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Buford Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious teamwork if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Count remains 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Settling in now, Sean McKee. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Fouled off. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ray is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Paul Taylor.
Striding into the box, Paul Taylor. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2-0 count. Jacob Sellers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jacob Sellers. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Timmy Hinson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
The batter on the first. Second baseman. Seth Roberts.
Digging in now, Seth Roberts. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Mo Cole. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Denver, Rankin picks over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. In now, Edwin Miles.
For the Cobras, the third baseman, Edwin Miles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brad Benton.
Digging in, Brad Benton. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
Two balls and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Riggs is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Glenn Suarez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Coming to the plate now, Marty Riggs is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Popped him up. Taylor moving to his left. 1 away. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program in the kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Digging in, Jason Easel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there. A base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
So now to the plate, Wesley Rain, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead run's up to second now with only one away.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Royce Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
First and second now, one man out. A swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Connie Pratt, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set the payoff pitch, and that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Harris answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
David Harris, now playing second base and batting eighth, number 25, Jason McIntyre.
Eric Piper will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fouled away. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Off the plate, ball one.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Roger Shipp will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Now at the plate, Jason McIntosh, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Jason McIntosh.
He's set and the pitch. Hit to third. Reined in. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Michael Wright. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. David Harris earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.